Next guy I'm going to tell you right now, next year, we're going to be talking about him as a building block. I think this was a steal of free agency. They go out and get Robert Spillane, fifth year, 27 years old from Pittsburgh. Now, I know for a fact Pittsburgh was very frustrated that they lost him. The Raiders were just willing to pay more, and in their salary cap situation, they didn't have a whole lot of room to go get him. But Robert Spillane comes in. Let me tell you about this guy. He's tough as nails in the middle, just tough as nails. He's a guy that does, isn't an injury guy. Going down the stretch, I think it was either the last seven. I think it was the last seven, but it may have been the last four games of Pittsburgh. He played every rep on defense and every rep on special teams. He's just an old school football player. He's a grinder. This guy was a great get. I think it's the most underrated signing of the Raiders free agent class. He's going to be your Mike wearing the green dot day one. Again, I like this signing, but because he hasn't done it yet, and he only did it a short time in Pittsburgh, we've got him as a role player, but I expect to step to a building block next year. Robert Spillane.
Well, again, we talked about that run defense being a problem for the Raiders all last year, and you have to shore up the middle of your defense in order to get better there. And that's why they brought in a couple of defensive tackles, and that's why they signed Robert Spillane in free agency. The very least, he's going to give you something against the run. He's tough. He's willing to be a thumper. He's going to get in the box and you know make plays and take on blockers and just kind of fill that type of role for you. Durable player, guy that's going to be out there on the field every down and give you everything he's got. Um, do I think he is a star inside linebacker, middle linebacker in the NFL? No, but I do think you're going to get production there. And that linebacker has been a spot where, the Raiders have had a lot of turnover over the last couple of years. So you're looking for something in terms of him in the middle of that defense, um, along with Divine Diablo, kind of giving you some continuity, some stability now and beyond 2023.
Yeah, and then and again with Spillane, I don't think anyone's saying he's going to be Mike Singletary,
Mhm.
but I think he has a chance of being a building block guy, just that guy. Reminds me a lot of Chris Spielman.
Mm, mhm.
Remember the Mike
Yeah.
linebacker that the Lions had? Just reminds me a lot of him.